Thanks, Rob. Top stories. No load shedding expected this weekend, and private vehicles can now load full capacity. Good evening. Eskom says it expects that there will be no load shedding from tomorrow going into the weekend.
Molo Mnandi. Sawona bhuti kunjani? Hello Kamo, hello Tsabiso. Welcome to our Instagram live with Simphiwe Mkhonza. Hello Andre.
Available capacity has risen to 34,000 megawatts, the highest so far. Reserves, which are crucial to protect.
Dr. Mnandi is here. Kotman.
Njayami.
Kanjani?
Mnandi kanjani sikhipani mfowethu?
Sidlala amakhasa, sidlala load shedding, sidlala COVID-19. Kuyalena le. Wena?
Samba nge-aftershi ndoda imoto azidumi zifrizile man.
Zifrizile imoto ayidinge kuphushwa.
Sesidlala ngebhodlela, uyakhula dala sidlala ngamabhodlela makubanda.
Tsara, I know. Kunzima makunje. Awuyikhumbula idisi.
Kunzima Njayami.
Awuyikhumbula idisi.
Angikhona ukuhlala ngaphandle kwebhola Njayami. Ngumuntu webhola. Ngibonile ukuthi ngaphandle kwebhola ngiyashoda.
Awukhumbula ukuba se-studio lapho usisakela ngeshukela.
Ngisebenza ngayo, yabona manje ushukela wami mningi sowugcwele man.
Awunyusela ama-BP
Kuphela yikho into sesiphila ngesinefu manje, siyasishisa impepho siphila ngesinefu manje.
Ayisana, I know. We hope ukuthi this thing of returning to football will be sorted soon. We can't wait for football, man. Welcome to our Instagram live.
Ngiyabonga Njayami, ngibonga nabantu abasijoyinile bazozwa kahle ukuthi siyaringa manje siyakhuluma siphethe impempe after shot man.
I believe it's your first time doing an Instagram live.
First time budu wami. Mina ngithi angisumuntu odlamarasi, impilo yami ngishayela phansi man.
Uhamba phansi njengomzekezeko, uhamba under carpet.
Siyafosta njengomzekezeko right budu wami.
Nazia. First and foremost, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate this moment, and it means a lot to us as football fans. Ukuthi sikhulume nawe. One of the reasons that sifisa ukukhuluma nawe and sikujabulele ukukhuluma nawe is because we want to show you that we love you and we appreciate you. We followed your career, I think, from the first time sikubona kuBloem Celtic until your last game. And you've been one of those icons from Ekasi that we appreciate so much. Thank you.
Bonga mina bhuti wami, most of all fanele ngibonge abantu abangisupportile throughout my career. It hasn't been an easy journey, and for it to survive fanele ukuthola abantu abazokukhulisa abazokutshela namaqiniso, because thina society yethu yazi at times esikhuluma iqiniso. But mina most thankful, I just want to say ngiyabonga kakhulukazi from the God himself, uNkulunkulu wangenza, my creator, wafaka le talent ekimi. I supporting ngitholile from my family, people that have supported me asingekho close now, but they've supported me, they've prayed for me. Most of all, nomndeni wami, they've been praying for me over the career I am, and here I am today. Ngikhulile ngendoda engaka manje.
No, uqinisile. I remember, I think it was around number 98. First time I saw you, blonde hair, Bloem Celtic. How did it
look? Blonde hair for me, abantu bahlala bangibuza leyo nto leyo ne. To be quite honest, I wanted to stand out. I wanted people to see me, a boy from the dusty streets Zasetema to the professional setup. So when you do something like when a soccer player wearing different kind of boots, he wants to stand out. I use the blonde for people to recognize with. Hey, na dem dona yasekhasi, and abantu basekhasi, they always recognize me. Ngokuthi hey man, uSiphiwe ke lo blonde uSiphiwe kuphela.
Yeah, and I remember your debut. I think coach kwaku April Styles Pumo, am I correct?
Not just a coach, but we time alarm. We wangisayina from the streets. Wathatha amashansi ngaphenkolwa uye from his own pocket. Mangu Celtics. You can Celtics didn't have money to pay me, but he said, Lomfana, I know he's gonna go far ngebola. I'll pay him from my pocket. So Styles Pumo, I owe him my life. That laba baloya ungenzele into engiyo namhlanje.
So basically lento ye-Celtic yokungabi namali tendala.
Akusikuthi into endala. Awangihlanisa amagwinya ikhehla ngiyamdelela ngithi sorry ngithi angizomthatha ngimlahlele ngale mabhodini wangihlanisa amagwinya la bhodini hayi ngimzwile.
Your best PSL 11. Your best 11. I know I'm putting you under pressure on this one, but
no, it's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. You mean which generation? Because there are different kinds of generation.
I want your best. I don't have a problem with generation. About the that you feel good. No, these are my best 11.
Okay. Obviously, from the goalkeeping department, I'll go for Uhans Vonk.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
And then right back, Willem Fries. And then And then my left back, I'll go for Mtanta Kupega.
Oh yeah. Uru.
Yeah, Mtanta Kupega. Abantu bamjaji bambheka kahle bambheka basemanzini umnandi.
Oh yeah.
And then central defender, I'd go for Fabian McCarthy.
Oh yes.
And obviously ngizodlala naye ke mina ku Fabian lapho.
Ngoba vele na former a solid partnership for Ted, ne?
Not only with Ted, now even Celtics we played together.
Oh yes.
We played together now. Yes. And then obviously when we go to the midfield, the three in the center will be Shuzim Shweu, will be Ace Kulwa.
No, Tiegi. Yeah.
Lalela Tiegile umnandi. And then will be Quintin Fortune. Kumula was Quintin Fortune.
Quintin Fortune. Maybe we'll come back to Quintin Fortune, but Kobe.
Yeah. And then Pambili, obvious I Uri, Upele, Upeni. Uketile lapho, Mamel uvala loyo.
Mamel, mina I've seen Upele, it's amateur level.
Yeah.
Maybe let's story less before is Tottenham Kulmanai. But Upele at one day it was school's football, ne? Upele bega for them so very high school. Extra time, it was 1-1. Then you know I'm at following that trial goods, hey, uzolala yabo. So one girl went if you score a goal la uzolala. You know how many goals Upele scored in extra time? He scored 4.
How many?
4 in the extra time. So coming back to Quintin Fortune, that's one guy in controversy. Choosing to play for Bafana. Why is he part of your team?
I think because for me, I'm not judging him on the politics, the country and all that. I mean, I'm looking at the quality that he had. And there are a lot of players that he didn't count. Maybe Mwakotwe because of the question just came now. Mkamil Bafila offended. But for me, there are a lot of great players I've played with. I must be honest. Abo Wayantewa didn't count them. The name just comes now because but for me, Quintin Fortune, let's not look at the politics. Let's look at the quality that he has. And for me, I've seen him at training. I've seen him everywhere. Among it everywhere. Everywhere he gives 120%. There's a reason why he played for Manchester United. I'll see accident. For me, Quintin Fortune is quality, not just a quality, a good professional also. No Penny Makati, but I want to misunderstand. A good professional also. Because we don't look only on the talent pair, but look at also the professional part of it. About Aronim Cohen, I didn't count them. Great players. Like Ilihuati, great players. I didn't count them. Not because I didn't count them, because I didn't want to play with them. It's just that you asked me this question, but I knew this question earlier.
And right, going back to a studio, because I know with a studio like Maui Derby. Simphiwe Mkhonza is clear to hamba the Chiefs. And Upumuzo is clear to hamba the Parapal.
Yeah.
Why do you insist on supporting the Chiefs in Masusa studio and kungabi umuntu ozoba neutral? Why is it important for you as an analyst to come out and say this is the team I support?
I think the angle that we use is very clear. You need to create a picture for abantu abafavorite Chiefs. You've played for Chiefs, you know the culture. You need to create that platform for that picture for abantu abafavorite Chiefs. Noma izinto zibheda kanjani but izowina noma ngibona ukuthi manje ngeke iwine but fanele iwine izowina Chiefs because of being there. The belief that I have, abantu ba believer in so much that things that I say because buyers have been with Chiefs, so I wouldn't give them a message wrong ukuthi ayizowina ngeke iwine. I mean, I must inspire people ukuthi hey bukelani dlalani la mina ngumuntu we Chiefs izowina noma kunzima noma Chiefs ingadliwa 5 games before the derby, but mina must give a picture ukuthi sizowina regardless. If Mkhonza believe that amamela amakhosi wonke ajabulile azoyibelieve yonke lento leyo.
Who's winning the league? Who's winning the league?
Ngangibuza question obvious kanje mfethu uyazi lento. Ngangibuza question enzima kanje. Uzongibulelisa ngabantu manje.
No, phela lana asikhulumi no Dr. Mnandi as an analyst or as an allied Chiefs fan or whatever. Sikhuluma nje noSpeecho. Mkhonza. Who do you think will win the league?
Awujama amakhosi azongixolela, ngiyazi bazongithuka, bazongikwatela, but fanele ngisho ukuthi hey ngathi izobuyela ehlokophu le ndebe le. And then I've got nothing against Chiefs. Chiefs is team yami. I support Chiefs myself, but it looks tough. It looks tough. It's gonna be tough. And for me, I've watched so many games for Chiefs. I've analyzed so many games for Chiefs. What I've realized, she's short and she finish my games. And the game that we're gonna play in Sundowns will determine who wins the league. But for me, league 50% Sundowns, 50% Chiefs. People might think Chiefs has 4 points ahead of Sundowns, but that game against Sundowns will determine. Mina ngifuna Chiefs win the league because Chiefs ngaphakathi. But now, as an analyst, no longer a Chiefs former Chiefs player of Chiefs legend, Sundowns is even bigger than the one.
What do you think Upito Mosemane is doing right at Sundowns?
Look, we can't run away from the fact of the quality players. We can't run away from people have criticized Upito, but for me, he coached me Wafana. There's no better coach than Pito. I will compare the better coaches that we have in this country. We don't celebrate them. Those are great coaches. Pito Mosemane is the best like country. We talk analysis, you talk coaching, you talk planning, you talk all the things that a coach has to do. Man management, Pito has it all. And for me, the reason Pito does well, I can't really honest of the truth, Jam. Because coach, players are going to perform more for you. And then look at the relationship he has with players, and not just a small relationship. It's a father and a son relationship. So if a player believes in you as a coach, he's going to go out and work for you. And for me, Pito, my last game, I got a man of the match in London against Egypt. He was a coach. And I tell you what, with the ammunition he gave me for that game, the tactics planning for Egypt, trust me, Egypt was surprised with how South Africans are strong, Ganje, and they were praising us after game because of what Pito has been doing. So let us praise what we have like country need to. We have the best, but let's praise them. Let's stop looking at the wrongs, the faults. We have the best. But I can tell you, our Pito and our compare, for me, they know. They hold the highest team, give me. But last current like charity beings at home,
being a Chiefs legend, being a former Chiefs player, what has Ernst Middendorp done right this season? Because last season we know the Chiefs finished outside the top 8, but this season they came back and Bebeshaba to left, right, and center. What has Ernst Middendorp done right this season?
The mentality. Mangiti, the mentality I speak about, the belief, the conviction of the players. Because we don't want to lie and say Chiefs has the same quality as Sundowns. Definitely we are still but let's look at what Middendorp has brought. One, he changed the mentality, brought in the winning mentality. Chiefs, for me, Chiefs, yes, there are times where won with Amara, but struggle. But because of the mentality of how Middendorp has, it tells you the story in Chiefs. And if you can imagine if Chiefs can get 4 or 5 quality players, national team players, trust me, it's stop Chiefs. And for me, I can tell you, Middendorp, I've worked with him. I was with him at Chiefs 2007, and from 2004 and 2007, mentality yakhe, it's completely something different. He's a very aggressive coach, and if you are not strong mentally, you won't survive. So I think the players that they have, the chemistry, the synergy between the players and him, it works well together. But the mentality, because let us not say quality in terms of how the team plays, but the mentality is completely different. Chiefs they go into each and every game knowing who was a winner. Trust me.
Your two former teams are at the bottom. Leopards number 16, Amazulu number 15. Automatic relegation. Who's going down?
Leopards are going to go down. Amazulu are going to go in playoffs. The reason being, Leopards, for me, they've been rectify the problem that they've had all over the years. For me, I don't really want to be sound like a person who kulma intengeko, but how things are done at Leopards, which I'm not going to say here, it needs to change the formula. It hasn't worked for years. Leopards come into the PSL, goes out. Something is wrong somewhere. Might not be the players. We don't know what is it. I don't want to talk about it. But Amazulu Nabo, they've missed the mark. A good team, good administration, but they've missed the mark in terms of signing players. I think also we don't look at the fact that it's maybe a coach, but we also look at the quality that can sustain itself to a PSL standards. Amazulu, I think for me, I look at the squad, I'm saying, yes, they have quality players, but it's not enough for a team like Amazulu. It's a big team, Amazulu. It's a big team, and it's got a pressure like any other about Chiefs and Pirates and Sundowns. Don't pass a mistake. But for me, I think the signings didn't do justice for them. Maybe, yes, they need to add a bit of quality there and there, and next season it can be better if they survive playoffs.
If you get a phone call from a PSL club, it's Spicho, come and be assistant coach, come and be a video analyst, would you accept?
That is what I'm waiting. that is what I'm waiting for, Budwam.
So no, if an opportunity comes, NFT, ungai?
Mamela Budwam, life in somewhere in the weather is NFT, I'm ready. I've done projects, I'm a project, so I'm coaching, I've done so many things. I'm busy with my licenses now. All I need to do now is just to get the platform, because mina given a chance angikwala Budwam angikwala
right. Before we close, because ngiyazi ukuthi manje seyisikhathi sakho sokuthi ngiyabuka lapha ngemuva kuyadantswa kuyakhiswana kwenzakalani yonke into
great. TV le Budwam, TV.
Siyabona ukuthi you can't wait ukubuka into zakho. Now what would you like uSiphiwe Mkhonza ukuthi abantu babemkhumbula bamkhumbule bangafuna bamkhumbule ngani? How would you like to be remembered?
One, I always look at myself and say, from where I come from, a disadvantaged background. One, I'm not scared to say I was a street kid. Two, I want people to remember that everything is possible in life, and Simphiwe Mkhonza has done it. It doesn't mean when we're Christian, we're closer to God, things are going to be perfect. I've made mistakes in my life, fundamental mistakes, but I'm not as the papers have been said about me. And obviously, I want to be remembered as a boy who comes from the street and had a dream of being, I can tell you now in my dream, I wanted to play for Chiefs, it happened. I wanted to captain Bafana Bafana, it happened. I wanted to be a TV analyst, I'm still doing it now. So if you keep on dreaming, it happens. But it all boils down to how you want to achieve it. But work hard as much as you can, you'll achieve anything in life. But put God first in everything. I've been corrected, I've been directed, I've done so many things that anybody can do. But if you have a spiritual background that is solid, nothing can stop you, Budwam. Noma, but if your background is solid, I must also say that the players that have today, not Abasapili, but for me, I know where they're sitting, they say, he said it, I told them live, gents, I'll stand for you regardless, whatever that happens. Let's pray together today. I remember when Uskara was still on Bengnaguma Zulu, we had a pastor called Vusmapanga. And that pastor has made
that's my pastor too.
That guy has made a lot of difference. We don't give him credit. He has grounded a lot of players. And I can tell you now, I'm proud to say, we don't give so many people credit. It's not because that we don't want to give them, but we forget. And he motivated them, don't forget. People that have put their lives on you, never forget. My family, I must be thankful. They've been there for me during the phase ngigula ngibuye operation in zonke lezinto, but nimnandi manje siyaduma. Sesimele ukuthi singene manje ensimini manje.
No, thank you very much. But before we close. You know, Nabafundisi, they close 4 times before they close. Which player in the PSL do you think will take the PSL by storm next season? A young star that you think will take the PSL by storm next season?
For me, I've been saying, one, watch out for the player who plays for Marispec, Rushen Deruk. I've been vouching for that. I've been vouching for that boy. Abantu bangakamboni ukuthi uzobayiplayer. Abo Thomas no Pumuzo bangihleke studio bathi ayikho lento engikhulumayo. Today they are praising him, and I said because ibhola nalithanda ngiyekeni mina ngikhulume ngebhola ngumuntu webhola ngiqhubekani ngekarati niba mashef.
Bayathanda bona bazaplazi.
Bama chef bona ngithi bakwazi ukupheka mina ngikwazi ukupheka. So mabakhulume ngokupheka.
Yeah. Deruk, do you think Deruk will be a player to watch next season?
Watch out for him. As much as he's a defender, normally defenders don't get credit, but he'll be the first defender after Mbulelo Mabizela. Remember Mbulelo Mabizela? Rushen Deruk, watch out for him. Ushisi pipe Putwam.
Spicho, anything you want to say to my football fans as South Africa? About Tabakmamele la, nabantu who are going to watch my highlights. Anything you want to say to them?
What I'm gonna say, Putwam Guti, let's keep on supporting it. I think we have a good product in South Africa. But Ivan Mkhonza and the crew, they are doing a very good job. Let's be honest. People need to our fans way to. I call our fans way to our shareholders. Without them, as not Tiski Putwam. And most of all, yes, as a society, we normally look at the negatives of things, but it's high time that we change the perception of how we do. Let's support these young boys. Let's support Lavafana Basema grounding. Let's support people in their journeys because you don't know their journey. It's their race. You race your moon. You don't know how it is until you walk apart. So all I'm saying, we need you friends and we love you. We know your shareholders. And without you, as niggas, something could have happened to me last year. But because of other loyal friends to me, they've been there supporting me, giving me messages, but also thankful to my family who've been there, my kids, they've supported me throughout the storm, the sun, baby, any man can go through what I've gone through, but because of people surrounding us, I was able to survive. And most of all, I'm always gonna say this: Mnandi spetu shugela shimile 7 pesos.
For spending this time with us. Hopefully, there's gonna be a part 2. We'll always answer our calls and you will always join us. Have a good evening.
No magnini putwami ngikhona for wena noma kanjani.
Win me. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Jam. Jojo.
Thank you very much to Uspijo. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Part 2, yes. We'll try and put it on YouTube. We have a few minutes. We'll try and put it on YouTube. Hopefully you will join YouTube channel Propilani. If you got Hood Noise, Propilani. Otherwise, you can follow me on Twitter at Propilani, or you can follow this Instagram account. Thank you. Good night. Sky's the limit.